a perfect pregnancy up until about 25 weeks. All of a sudden, I started going into labor, and I knew it was real. And I go to the hospital, and sure enough, the midwife, she took one look at me and said, "I need to get the doctor." And I knew something was wrong. The doctor said, "We need to get you to Albany." Everything started to settle out. Not an hour, maybe. I felt a sharp pain, and I called the nurse. I said, "Something's wrong." She came in. She said, "Emily, it's time to deliver." And off we went to the OR. She was born December 21st at 2:21 p.m. She was 1 pound, 13 ounces. She was 13 inches long. And you don't get to see your child, though, because you don't even waste a second. They rush her right out to the recovery room, and that's when they put the breathing tube in and start to work on her to make sure that, she is stable enough to make it up to the NICU. And there was nothing we could have done to prevent this, and there was nothing we could do at the time to help her get better. It was, at that point, it was on her. The first week or so is always the most testing time when a baby is born that early. You don't know how their lungs are going to react. You don't know how their brain is going to heal. You don't know anything. And they told us she had a lot of fluid in her lungs. They were concerned at first about that, and I was very nervous. But then by the next day, they were able to take the breathing tube out, and that was phenomenal for a baby born that early. The doctors were astounded that she was able to breathe so well on her own. And then the other concerns she had throughout her stay were short-lived. It's hard for me to think about why we had it so easy when so many parents have it so hard. And she had about a 75% chance to develop significant complications from being born this early, and she has none. With my job, I'm faced with ex-preemies every day, and I stare at what could have been our life every day, and every day I'm more and more thankful for how lucky we are. She doesn't have anything that we need to worry about. My pediatrician tells me to relax. She was discharged from the developmental pediatrician at 2.5. He said we don't need to see her back. She's fine. She walked at 18 months, and they didn't expect her to walk until she was 2. She just blew everybody out of the water with her strength and resilience. The March of Dimes is an organization that researches how to prevent premature birth. They research how to treat these preemies when they are born. What they do is they reach out to moms. They help them cope through the NICU stay, the pregnancy, the postpartum period. They find you. They just do so much emotionally for you, and they know what you need. They know what the needs are, and it's because of them that I have been able to not only process being a NICU mom myself, but I work with them a lot in helping other moms and other NICU moms process that as well. And there is no better feeling than giving back. It helps you cope with what you've gone through, and when you've been in those shoes, you know that that is something no parent should ever face. I don't know where my family and I would be without the March of Dimes.